guest can be seen at the New York Comedy Cellar March 4th through the 6th, making his Tonight Show debut. Please welcome the very funny Eric Newman, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How are we feeling, guys? We good? Oh, amazing. I'm so happy to be here. Actually, my mom's a very overprotective mom, so to be honest, I'm happy to be anywhere she is not. She's super overprotective. She'll text me when I'm out at night. She'll be like, call me as soon as you leave the bar. I'm worried someone's gonna follow you home. I'm like, Mom, the whole point of me going out was to get someone to follow me home. She'll call me in the middle of the night to make sure I got home okay, but if I don't answer the phone because I'm busy, she'll call one of my best friends looking for me. I'm 34, that's unacceptable. So finally I sat her down, I'm like, Mom, you have to stop calling my friends at 4 a.m. You're gonna give them the wrong impression. Right, because my friends are wasted at 4 a.m. I don't trust them talking to my mom on the phone at all. This is how I see the scenario playing out in my head, all right? My mom calls my best friend Joe at 4 a.m. She's like, hey, Joe, is Eric with you? Joe's like, no, I'm all alone. You want to come over? It's my worst nightmare, literally my worst nightmare. I just found out my mom and I have the same therapist, which is weird. It's weird, but it's fine because he's sworn to confidentiality. Like, he can't even legally admit that he knows who my mom is. So sometimes I like to test him to see how professional he is. The other day I was like, oh, my mom's so overbearing, man, I can't take it. She's in therapy to get help, but says her therapist is an unhelpful moron. Can't even believe he has a degree, really. He's like, oh, that's weird because I have a patient whose son is a real schmuck. I'm like, all right, touche, sir. You won that battle. I've gotten my heart broken so many times, so many times. I remember I dated this girl briefly in 5th grade. And I haven't seen her since 5th grade. Last week I ran into her on the street and she goes, hey, Eric, remember when I broke up with you in 5th grade because the nurse pulled you out of the classroom for having lice? I'm like, you mean the most devastating moment of my entire life? Yeah, I vaguely recall that. I remember I was so devastated I came back into the classroom and some kid next to me was like, Eric, why do you look so sad? I'm like, because Nadia just dumped me and now I'm all alone. And I swear he pointed at my head and he's like, no, you're not. My mom really wants me to settle down, have kids. You know, my younger brother has a 2-year-old daughter now. And everybody's like, oh, now that your brother has a kid, your mom's going to put less pressure on you to have kids. It's not true. She doesn't put less pressure on me, she's just changed her approach, that's all. Like the other day, I met up with my mom and my niece was crying. And I was like, Mom, why is she crying? And she goes, I think it's because she doesn't have a cousin. She's a genius, she's brilliant, that woman. I take my niece to go get coffee every morning. I take her to the coffee shop, that's our routine. And I love doing it for 2 reasons. 1, she's so cute. And 2, it is so easy to pick up women. But only if I make it very clear that she's not my daughter. So the other day we were at the coffee shop, some beautiful girl passed by, I looked at my niece and I was like, can you say uncle? Can you say single uncle? Who's your single uncle, huh? Who's your single uncle who will definitely be faithful this time around because he learned his lesson? Even my friends are starting to worry about me. Like the other day, my friend goes, hey, Eric, you have to meet a girl before you become rich because then you'll know she really loves you. He goes, look at LeBron James. That was the example he used, LeBron James. He goes, LeBron met his wife in high school, right? So you know she really loves him. She dated him before he was LeBron James. I'm like, yeah, but it's not like there weren't signs. Becky, you'll never guess who just asked me out. You know that guy LeBron who's 6'9" and averages 85 points per game? Yeah, the one who was on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 14 years old. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll the dice on him. I know it's a long shot. I'm gonna go for it. I have no idea what he wants to do for his career. I know for fun he likes to hop over school buses. But for a career, who knows? You guys have been amazing. I'm Eric Newman. Thank you so much, everybody.
That's Eric Newman. Oh, fantastic job. That's Eric Newman. He'll be at the New York Comedy Cellar March 4th through the 6th.